and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent for all things cruises, Disney, and much more. In this episode, I'm giving you 10 more things to know about Disney Cruise Line. There's just so much to talk about that I couldn't fit it all in one episode, so here's part 2. If you haven't yet, go back and watch my first episode with numbers 1 through 10. So now I'm going to jump in with number 11, Disney's themed days at sea. They have Star Wars, Marvel, and coming soon is the new Pixar Day at Sea. My family and I were really lucky on our Alaska cruise to have Marvel characters doing meet and greets, and also the Pixar Pals. But it technically wasn't a Day at Sea event. That consists of a full list of events like special character meet and greets, seminars and behind the scenes, a show of some sort, a special menu at dinner, limited edition merchandise, animation classes, and so much more. I have all 3 days at sea on my bucket list with Star Wars at the top. So stay tuned for my episodes about that. Again, these are in no particular order, just things about Disney Cruise Line specifically that I think are worth mentioning, and I could probably go on after 20, but we'll see. Number 12 is the destinations. Disney Cruise Line has a rather small fleet compared to other cruise lines. They currently have 4 ships and 3 more coming out over the next 3 years, to make 7. Because of that, they can only sail in so many places. They typically do the Mediterranean and Alaska in summers, and have year-round sailings out of Florida to the Caribbean. But some other itineraries they've had is California, Hawaii, the Panama Canal, the British Isles, Scandinavia, Canada, New York City, and they've even gone to Bermuda. They have transatlantic cruises when they're repositioning from the Caribbean and the Mediterranean and back. And now with 3 more ships coming, who knows what part of the world they will open up to, and we'll see what the future brings. They have 1 private island right now, and there's plans for a second one in the Bahamas called Lighthouse Point. They've had a lot of delays, but the latest news from Disney says they're aiming to be open in 2024. This here is number 13, the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. Now, it's changed its appearance over the years, but this is a very critical part of your cruise. This is where you'll upload all of your paperwork before you leave. There's also a fun countdown that you can check and see how many days are left until your cruise. And then when you're on board, you can do things like look at the menus, see the movie times, or see what characters will be out and when. You can also message other people in your parties, and you even get to use the Disney emojis. Number 14, the cabins and staterooms you'll find on Disney Cruise Line. They have won multiple awards as one of the most family-friendly cruise lines, and one of their best features is the deluxe category of their stateroom and what they call a split bathroom. So what that means is behind door number 1, you have a toilet and a sink, and behind door number 2 is a shower or even a bathtub, and also a sink. It's very helpful for getting a family ready to go. There's also connecting rooms, which I've done with my family, and that's really helpful too. They really have a lot of options for every size family. Some rooms also have access to bunk beds. There's a balcony, which is my personal favorite category, and for the ultimate vacation experience, you could treat yourself to a suite with the concierge service. On the Disney Dream and the Fantasy, you'll find some inside cabins have a virtual porthole. This makes number 15. These are really fun, magical portholes that you can turn on and off in your room. I thought this was so fun on my cruise a couple years ago because we could see outside what was happening in real time, and then every once in a while, a fun Disney character would pop up onto the screen and interact with you somehow. In the hallways, you'll also find enchanted art that comes to life as you get closer to the artwork. And there's also the Midship Detective Agency, which is a very fun, interactive scavenger hunt game that you can play. It's for kids of all ages, and it's free. I played the Muppets one and was able to crack the case and solve the mystery. The new game on the new Disney Wish looks like they're taking it one step further with augmented reality. It looks really amazing and I can't wait to try it out. Well, no cruise is complete without the food, and each ship has a buffet area where you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner up near the pool deck. That's number 16, the buffet called Cabanas, and some have a Finding Nemo theme with this beautiful and very large tile mosaic full of all the Nemo characters. They're changing the name and the style for the new ships that are coming out, but it's still going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet. It will be called Marceline Market and feature a huge variety of foods to cater to everyone, similar to the foods that you'll find in Cabanas now. One thing they don't have that other cruise lines have is a casino. So that brings me to number 17, no casinos on Disney Cruise Line. However, if you want to try your luck at some bingo, you can usually do that on a sea day if your cruise offers it. Disney cruisers are really unlike any other kind of cruiser in many ways, but one being my next one, number 18, door decorations. This one is a family I had met that had sailed on over 50 Disney cruises, and they had pictures all over their doors to commemorate it. So be sure to pack some magnetic or sticky decorations for your next Disney cruise. Disney has a lot of movies, and there's even more coming out all the time. So fun fact number 19, movies premiere at sea at the same times that they premiere on land. I've seen several new movies on my cruises and didn't have to pay extra. They even had 3D. There's also a dedicated movie theater showing movies all day long, even when we're in port. Last but not least are the water slides. Number 20. On the Dream and the Fantasy, they have the Aqueduct, the water coaster at sea. On the Disney Magic, there's the Aqua Dunk and the Twist and Spout. And then on the Disney Wonder, they have the Twist and Spout also. There's also various kids slides and splash pads. And coming to the Disney Wish is the Aqua Mouse, which Disney is calling the first attraction at sea. I can't wait to ride that one. Now this only begins to scratch the surface of Disney Cruise Line, their ships, and their destinations. So stay tuned for more episodes about all of the details. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and visit vacationsbytiffany.com to start planning your Disney cruise today. See you next time.